Hi guys, it's Eve here, and it's getting towards the end of the night here for me. Let's check in with this Urban Decay Stay Naked foundation. I just turned my lights on so we can get a good nice look at it. Granted, I didn't get sweaty tonight. I think it didn't, even on my big dry patches here that were really dry, and it's like eczema that I get here and here, didn't cling to it. And yeah, it stayed on really well. The good old Pat McGrath one and done look of eyeshadow for tonight. And the Tarte lipstick held up pretty well too. This is Salt Life, just a lovely nude. Had a meal. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the Urban Decay Stay Naked, but I'm also torn because when I poured with sweat on Friday, it transferred and came off in patches and stuff like that. But I also think it's because I used the incorrect combination of primer. I used a water-based primer instead of a silicone dimethicone-based primer, and when I wore it the other time with a dimethicone silicone-based primer and got a bit sweaty, it didn't come off. So I think that's why it transferred on Friday. So I only had a tiny sample. I had to scrape with my fingernail to get the last little bit out of the tiny, tiny, tiny sample they gave me. So yeah, they're not as generous as some of the places, like that do samples. And I just noticed I had something in my tooth, and I was talking to you this whole time with something sticking in my tooth. So that's attractive. That's great. And it's still there. Fantastic. Lovely. I'm going to have to get some dental floss. So I hope all you mums had an awesome Mother's Day today, and that you got spoilt, and for your first time mums that you enjoyed your first Mother's Day. To those who have a hard time on this day like myself, look, just get through it as best as you can and spend it with the other people you love around you. Try and celebrate, it as a day anyway. And like we did with my family, I've got a very small family here, and we went out for dinner, and it was about the family getting together. It wasn't really a Mother's Day thing at all. So there was a few disasters along the way. My poor grandmother didn't get her dinner at all, and she, in the end, we'd all finished our dinner and were getting ready to order dessert, and she just said, "Stuff it, I'm getting the sticky date pudding, cancel my dinner." Because they came out with the wrong meal, and then a steak came out after her meal, and the steak would have taken longer than her meal to cook. So it was just ridiculous. My dad and my granddad used to be a chef, so he knows what it's like to work in a kitchen and be under the pump, and he said it wasn't good enough. My dad really, told him what for. So I will be giving them a bit of a poor review. The food, some of the food was fantastic. Mine was okay, but it sat for a while, and it was pasta, so it congealed and got stuck together in lumps. And they didn't give me a spoon as well to twirl my pasta on. So other than that, it tasted good, other than that. But my sister's steak was beautiful. However, it wasn't fantastic, but for the price we were paying for some of the food, it could have been better. But it wasn't, overall, it wasn't bad. They had reasonably priced drinks and things like that. I'm not going to say where it was, but this isn't about a name and shame channel here. This channel is about, the products and things like that, and not, things behind it. But yeah, I will be giving them a bit of an average review, and my dad is actually going to write into them because he is so angry. My grandmother is 84 years old, and since I don't have a mum and my sister doesn't have a mum anymore, and my auntie has lost her sister and my grandmother has lost her eldest daughter, you know, Mother's Day is a fragile enough day as it is. And, you know, it's... Let me turn these lights off. That's a bit better. It's just sad when things like that happen, you know, and totally disrupt your day of, you know, when you try, the day is hard enough as it is, you know. You've got to get through it and you're trying to enjoy it and celebrate it in an alternative way, and things like that happen. But other than that, we all had a good time together. You know, we all had a good chat. It was an excuse to get together and hang out and have dinner and, you know, hear what everyone's been up to, have a few laughs, pick on each other, you know, all of that sort of stuff. An excuse to sort of, you know, get dressed, put a bit of makeup on and do that. But I am exhausted. I had a 1-year-old's birthday party yesterday that I was at for several hours, few upset little babies here and there, now and again, which happens with babies. They, you know, can be temperamental, tired and hungry, but overall they were really good babies and really good little ones. It was a really good 1-year-old birthday party. The 1-year-old was so not interested in presents or anything at all. He did not care. So that was quite funny. And yeah, today with Mother's Day as well, and general trying to tidy up and organise. And I've been doing so much rearranging and organising and filming and just so much. I am exhausted. And I've got to get up in the morning and do it all again tomorrow, like the rest of you. So I hope that, you know, today was pleasant for you all. And it's so lovely to see on Facebook all the new mums who had their first Mother's Day. It's been very sweet to see them have it. And the new dads trying to make their mums' day special as well. I think it's very sweet and it's very endearing to see. And all the little handmade gifts that kids have made their mums, I think that they're gorgeous. So, you know, it does melt the heart a little bit. Anyway, I hope you had a wonderful weekend. I have uploaded several videos since Thursday. I pumped out quite a few that I had pre-filmed just so I can have a bit of a break, because I'm feeling quite exhausted lately with my chronic pain and mental health. I've been quite tired, which is a huge side effect. Chronic pain equals exhaustion. Mental health issues equals exhaustion. Having the two together just doubles that. So as you can tell by the way I'm talking, I am so tired. So I've forced myself to do this final check-in for you. I will upload it. And while it's uploading, I'm going to take the rest of my makeup off, get into my pajamas. And I think I'm just going to have an early night, curl up with my book. And yeah. And if any of you guys have any really good book recommendations at the moment, I'm also thinking of doing this channel with a few book reviews. I've got heaps of books at the moment that I'm happy to review for you all. If that's something that you're interested in and want to see more of, I can also do book reviews because I'm constantly getting fiction novels in. I love my fiction novels. I have my certain authors that I love, but I also find new ones, and I buy my books online and get them delivered, and when I can afford it. Obviously, books aren't necessarily that cheap, and you know, you buy 2 or 3 and maybe 4 and it adds up, but I go through them so quickly. So yeah, if you're wanting to have some reviews of some books, please comment down below and let me know, give me the feedback. And yeah, if you like this video and want to subscribe if you haven't already, please do so. I'd love you to join us. And remember, 100 subscribers, I've got a giveaway happening. So I've got some jewelry and gift cards and things like that, even for the men, gift cards for the men. So that's if they want that. They may want the jewelry. I don't know what they want. So, you know, 100 subscribers, I'm 52 in, so 48 away. So come on, watch these videos, subscribe, like, comment, get me going, and I will do a giveaway for you, okay? Have a good week, and all of you, if you've got work all week, have the best of the work. Can't even speak, I'm that tired. Have the best possible week at work that you can, and I will be seeing you again shortly. Good night, guys. Bye.